but it can't break our spirit.
Yes.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, pop the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
Worry about no snow.
We the American dream.
Should have put that bit closed.
Oh, this is Super Bowl?
Yeah, this is the Super Bowl, bro.
I'm done. Look, my game aired out. I knew that was gonna happen. Every time I play at least 2 games, my game will air out.
Oh, so you got to restart it.
I mean, I've never
Ooh, that shit still got screenshot in. That shit still got me loading in.
Yo, I'm about to put a message.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports.
You don't do this on this game, sir. Ask me.
I defeated my fears, soaked the towel of my tears. So ahead of my time, what comes next are all my oldest ideas. I'm wiser than my check y'all of y'all fears. I'm willing to father my peers, all of my peers for all of my years. Out in the field, take a look at my shoes. Never had a thought that it might lose. Considering the cost, I had to give them my dues. Never got a talk to it like you. I've been feeling like you keep for months. We eat all the rich cuisine for lunch. All these wishing he was done. Oh, you tried it, that's a piece of gum. Now, look at me, I'm the captain now. I'm a princess. Pray for y'all when I'm praying for y'all. Like a lot of things in this year. I hate to do it with no plans. Now I'm usually get near. Oh, I asked her man, cause I'm the mutant in here. We look good, just show us where the camera. Years ago, I had to up my standards. Make your miss. Alabama, turn it to my only family. Swear like she don't got the answers. Who's the boss? I feel like Tony Danza. Walk up in it like I got the swag. What kind of swagger? I'm the biggest fan. Wakanda, y'all are wasting our time. I spend it, but I ain't wasting a dime. Might do some favors, but I ain't breaking my spine. Your gun has been calling for days. I get no different ways. Then the wildest parades. Yeah, but none of my people are patient. We live like we on a vacation. Get no invitation. Y'all all with it and y'all talk a lot, but y'all ain't got the heart to do the mission. I'm hard-headed like the juggernaut, but there ain't nothing not to do to listen. I'm authentic and I walk around like I just ate, but let you do the dishes. I'm Clark Kent, but mix the Autobots and mix with everything that you've been missing. Please get back and don't get that involved. And dogs, hold me with me if you're asking for it. There ain't much that he be asking for. He just wanna have a better call with a watch face with little dragon balls. Come on, look, you don't need to all I need is
tumbled out there.
and I get also polite. You be the man in your city. I'll be the man of my country. You could be the man in your city. I'ma be the man of my country. The gun has been calling for days. I get it in all different ways. The wildest parades. Yeah, but none of my people are patient. We look like we on a vacation. Get no invitation. Yeah, but your gun has been calling for days. I get it in all different ways. Yeah, I'm like, none of my patient. We look like we on a vacation.
Stop. Hey, I'm down all that noise. Hey, calm down all that noise. Who you playing, Peter?
We playing in the playoffs in SCB.
Oh, fuck.
Just in the car, man. It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself, and you just cruising on the highway, man.
This to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, this got me thinking. On that cap, swerving through traffic, listening to traffic. My windows ain't tinted, so notice me. What rage that you fit in, know it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make offended. I ain't flashy, I'm classy, but I ain't stupid either. Never show up to that's hungry and eager. My brother's keeper, I'm loyal, it's all in my demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't believe her. That's why I don't let opinions affect me. I do what I want to do. If they do or they don't accept me, they expect me to give up. I almost did. Things went from moving faster, slow motion. I was losing focus, stuck on that. It was smooth on the surface, but underneath it was broken. Hoping to find hope in this hopeless world we live in. What you give is what you given. Gotta make wise decisions. Gotta stay tunnel vision. Gotta avoid collision. Keep scratching the surface and keep your palms itching. Gotta pay moms a visit. It's been a while. I've been working, she keep telling me she miss her child. I find myself passing the house, then I spin around. She say I'm always moving, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime? Who gave it for us? So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to
Big
us.
baby, you get the invite?
I'm trying to stick and move through this.
I'm joining right now,
Fixing
bro.
these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this. Living my life on the road, I'm trying to get used to this. And when they throw dirt, I just act like a broom to this. Trying to stay true to this.
You know if Blue was in here, Blue would be telling you get from under that bed.
Can't even cry on me. God watching over me, the devil probably spy on me. I've been going through some.
That is a Blue guy, cool ass nigga, man.
If you want a picture, take a picture, don't get shy on me. I'm here to inspire. I admire that you admire me. I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see a bright of me. I'm sorry. So my supporters, man. I love y'all. I just want to say thank you. For supporting me since day one. Don't want to see me win, man.
You joining or you're joining? Which one you doing?
Win anyway. Came straight out the with a microphone. Boy, I swear I couldn't leave that mic alone. Everybody clear the room, I like to write alone. I'm in my zone, bass bouncing off the styrofoam. I'm never in between, I'm either hot or cold. Can't be a loser, I maneuver like I got a clone. I'm out here in these streets like I ain't got a home. And you barely hear from me like I ain't got a phone. Because there's no days off, there's no days off. I know it sounds a little painful, but it pays off. Social sites was distracting, so I stayed off. Spoke to God that me and Satan had a face off. I swear my life was like a rocket, then it takes off. First I plotted, then I got it, couldn't wait long. I put the pedal to the metal, then took the brakes off. And I kept it A1 like the steak sauce. My paychecks used to be a pair of Jordans.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down at this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple. It's the AFL, NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold. And think about the Green Bay Packers winning the first two that got us kicked off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world watching, at the end of this game, at the end of tonight, one of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Mayfield on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, batted free.
Detroit! Here we go. Lucky 56. Lucky 56. 3 and 19. All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. No. Jack, Patriot. Detroit. All right, now, Lucky 56.
A second down throw for Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Leopard!
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Detroit!
Mayfield now on second down. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Detroit! Gun!
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A first down throw from Mayfield. Dancing to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On second down, Mayfield again. Dumping it off for Johnson. And now running right through it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Escapes the sack. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Here's Mayfield. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Vic Beasley in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. 2nd down, Mayfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Damian Ratley, 28 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. What a spin. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Shit. Here we go. What you got? Come on.
Leopard! Watching that, Barney!
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain.
Leopard! Lucky 56! Lucky 56!
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. Great first drive defensively. 3rd and short, able to stuff the run.
And what it does is it gives not just confidence to your defensive players, it gives an overall feeling of, okay, we've established things here early. We can carry this throughout the game.
All right, now, Lucky 56! Lucky 56! Leopard!
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's complete. Hooper. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Larry Ogunjobi with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
I wasn't even hearing what's happening.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
And, Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, a strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. Introduced himself with authority on that play.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. This is fielded inside the 5. Stays on his feet. Oh, nice move. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to go for a big play down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. A first down carry here for Johnson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Play fake. Mayfield. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them.
They got a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. Trying to get it to Landry there.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and the receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Looking deep for Julio. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Myles Garrett coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Leopard.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw up something good here on 3rd and 13. to stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? It's like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
And they're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Vic Beasley in there to get him for his second sack of the night. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play call, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy's disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. This one taken from the 7. And he's got room. He's got daylight. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, 93 yards. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
This is taken at his 4. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he's free going down the
Fuck you, Tom, my big baby. Fuck you, Tom, my big baby. Fuck you, Tom, my.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And
Oh.
Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible.
I ain't kicking that bitch to you no more. You can believe
He
that.
gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Damn, my kicker must be
This one
trash,
taken from the
boy.
7. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Hell yeah.
To take the field.
I went with that bitch to get it somewhere. I ain't lying.
Turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game.
No.
Be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
That one goes for 24 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Mayfield from the gun on third down. He's got his man. That's right.
Come on,
His
man.
first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys
Gonna push it for the first down. I thought you was gonna push it for the first down.
No gain.
The Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Mayfield on third
There we go.
and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
All right, now, lucky 56.
Back to throw here. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. To throw. Vic Beasley bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, Mayfield.
Vic Beasley. Vic Beasley.
Vic Beasley in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep.
I don't want to pick
that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. He's going to wind up in there, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Damian Ratley, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. And this one through the uprights and good. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Back to throw. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs. Because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job running, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. Well, that's one of those in-between spots where you like to rely on analytics. Did you like the decision to go for it?
Frankly, I did because, you know, I'm an aggressive guy. But that the analytics and the old school go by your feel, that's got to marry up.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on fourth down, a change of possession anyway.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Detroit! Detroit!
On third down, Mayfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Oh my God, only fucking man.
Compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second. That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats, but really should he have
what the fuck?
He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Following the interception, Mayfield underneath for Johnson. And there he goes again. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? But Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this. Or keeps it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run.
And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out.
You come across that problem a lot?
What else?
You press?
Oh, yeah.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. Buying time to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They go play action. Mayfield. That's Njoku over the middle. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. 23 yards on the play. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Oh, yes, that was good pressure applied that time by the defensive unit. They forced him out wide to his left, but with nobody home, he decided to tuck it and go, and he's able to turn it into a short gain.
Mayfield on play action, sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Damian Ratley with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Browns add on to their lead. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. A gain of 6 there on first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now the pitch to Freeman. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession, though.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. On play action, they'll throw. And an alley to run. It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Derek Kindred there to get a hand on that one. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They toss to Freeman, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just one conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Here's Brett Kern now. He's been terrific so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taking it about the 16. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Detroit!
Final play of the half, Mayfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle. And we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. He's airing it out for Sanu, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustration, don't you think?
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Damian Ratley with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. Dances by him. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because...
And Freeman lost the football. This is picked up by the Browns. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they've dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. And this is caught at the 8. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit up.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And here now come the Falcons. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Now back to throw. And he will find Ridley on the left side. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They'll look to throw here. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This quarterback now just 6 of 16 through the air, but he does have a 1st and 10 here. Back to throw now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. And he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and just like that, it's third down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Flushed out right. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this for both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much the quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one?
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been stymied left and right, converted only 1 time. This is 3rd and 4. Now a toss right to Freeman. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on fourth down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
Certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we can get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. Here's Mayfield being chased out left. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Mayfield now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
All right, now look at 56.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, and now he pulls him over. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now Mayfield. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Got an open man. It's Rattling.
They putting them whooping on them brothers.
Now, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Mayfield on
Yeah,
first
he
down.
put the whooping on them brothers. He beat
Gonna throw right side
he
here.
beat nowhere, blew him. I don't know what was the final score in that game.
40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
What was it? Oh, 7-1.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion.
Yeah, he was playing with the Chargers, but he had Detroit. Then
Here we go now.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tech McKinley in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Yeah. You can't. What get you in trouble is that, yeah, you can run the same plays, but you get caught, play somebody that reads defense, you're in trouble.
Got enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively jars it free.
You know, you ain't playing somebody like me all the time that don't know, don't read defense. Or offense.
And
don't
this
know
is
what you're doing.
incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out.
Yeah, I didn't see you run with Mayfield. I was like, God dang.
First and 10. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful.
Right on this Friday.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack.
Wow, that was a nice-ass play.
Touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll set up to throw. And an alley to run. Give him 16 yards on the play, and they'll be faced with a third.
I had that. I was just saying, shit, my shit. Well, I don't take control of mine. Say like you did that, or whatever it was.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, 25 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. And he knocks it through.
I was in the goddamn bed. I wasn't yawning. I done got on this call. I'm yawning my ass off. Shit crazy. Yeah.
This will not be returned.
Man in bed about 2 hours. Looking at TV now and got on this damn call. You know, I got to be up about the next hour and a half. Yeah, I got to go to work. So I went to sleep. And
they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson.
how long I been there? How long I worked there?
On first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Years.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage.
Young guys. When you retire, I ain't retired. Worked 3.5 days.
Somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And this one is incomplete.
3.5 days.
The numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, look credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Throwing. Going deep here for Landry. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Ryan Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
Here we go. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Yeah,
They're going to try and throw.
Okay, wait to see what y'all
Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. It doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to go up, and he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 28 yards. And the Falcons Giants cut into that lead. And that'll make this a 19-point game. Now here's Bryant to kick it away.
What happened to, what, he turned the ball over because, like,
and last time out,
early in the third quarter, Connect was, I think, right on the 5-yard line or something, and then
it's amazing what one decision
that's
can
well.
The decision to go for it on fourth down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
You get some out of this. Going there for a quarter down 12.
Second down, Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they have the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Brian Poole. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. No.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 52 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 26.
We're going to get a ball game here.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create
that running back out of the backfield. Get out, boy.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. This is caught. It's Sanu this time for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Nah, I jumped, when I was scrolling down my friend list, I seen you. I was wondering if you were playing it, when I scrolled down, when I got to the end, I seen Finesse. I said, oh, he playing Super Bowl.
2nd and 8.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here.
He was on the 5-yard line.
Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try to keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
When I came back, you had
6
the
yards
ball.
is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say,
the way it
ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, gets outside.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Mayfield dancing to his left. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Yeah, not much. We're ready to go to work.
Night continues for Johnson.
Yeah.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down. And
How many times you gonna ask me that? You can't hear me?
Business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a
I
defense
did.
in base,
You
not
must be
taking
drunk
a
or
chance,
something.
not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
Show sound like
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, or you just
Is it out of here smoking or
You
something?
have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there.
You talking about have too many rules.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is
not
down,
too many
stomp
rules.
down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Mayfield looks to throw. Flush to his right. Letting one
I
go
guarantee
deep
you.
for the end zone.
I guarantee
And he
you.
can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes
Other
he had.
franchises that you're in,
Incomplete in the end zone.
you see how many rules they have.
Now, he's
How many franchises you say you in? 6, 5 yesterday?
Nice job there defensively, though.
I think you're in 6 now. Okay, not counting mine, you're in 5,
You mentioned
right?
the key word adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
Okay.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game.
Nah.
What a...
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it.
Now, the 5 other than, now you take off the, if you add the, your belt chart, your settings,
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
the quarterback rule, the 3 linemen, rushing 3 or more.
They go play action here.
No
on
4th
first
down
down.
rule.
On the move to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away.
The free agent.
A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
That's 7.
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think he's spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a great escape,
and he goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Here's Brett Kerr.
Holding it too long.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken on the 25.
You can always get those 25.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. First down, Mayfield. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Sometime in this 4th quarter, someone on defense is going to have to step up and force a turnover.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Mayfield now on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he's got the hook up here. Complete. And now running right through it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He sets to fire deep, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he is all the way up past the 25. Well, there you go. You said someone was going to have to step up, force a turnover. That's exactly what they needed.
And now they need to capitalize, get this back to a 1-score game. From there, anything can happen.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, it's caught by
I know,
and they'll get it out just
playing
short
Duke,
of
he didn't have, he had a lot of glitches
18
on.
yards the gain for number 18. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. They'll look to throw here. Set up on the ground over the middle.
What are you doing?
They'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Oh, he didn't get it.
By Brianne Body Calhoun. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. And he'll score.
Yeah,
Touchdown.
running back.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Gonzalez.
I was saying to myself, this is time to run the ball.
We'll get him 1 closer. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And following the pick 6, so they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this one.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen,
then he had that running back over.
Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this down deep into Cleveland territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 59 yards. So on the other
how you
side,
get the ball back that quick?
1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it.
Interception, isn't it?
Ball
He
pops
ran in
out,
his back for a
incomplete.
touchdown.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner?
You ran back. Yeah, okay.
But the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play.
Yeah. He picked it out of the back of the end zone.
2nd and 10. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. They've been moving the ball well off. They should try to get into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with
I was helping that he would get down there, but it was good.
pressure, and it was the right call.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10.
Red zone.
They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you...
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Christian Kirksey leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Watch it now, Bernie.
Yeah.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Grounded him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this
You got to do what?
He got to take one of those
there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
tight ends out of the play action. He's out the max attention on that side, blitz side. Again, that half a second. They're down another second, 2 seconds. He blitzing again, get time to clear.
Incomplete.
That's a 1st down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, 1st down. Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run it with Johnson. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gordon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Again, it's Johnson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And Duke Riley will get credit for the tackle.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try to pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. But clearly that was a design play. I just don't know that it was the right design. Your holder to have him pick it up and kind of be the power guy trying to run through the middle. Everything has to go right for that to work.
You mean you weren't relying on just great blocking to get him through? You kind of think maybe he can help make his own way if he's an actual running back instead of the holder? Yeah, I thought the same thing. And if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky pass.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And an alley to run. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick sixes in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Check, Patriot.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Detroit.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No. Check, Patriot.
Yeah, I see that.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right? And now here is another interception. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Leopard!
Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be, well, we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Freeman again. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Calling an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're heading towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
And, partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Myles Garrett in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
To throw, Mayfield. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And how about this? The dog pound gets the crown. The Cleveland Browns are the Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Yeah. What team? I know you have Seattle and the Nets franchise. So what, you 7-1 in there? So what's your what's the name haven't started? Was LB them league? What's your other teams in you have? God.
Just noticed it.
Yeah, first thing.
No CPU trades, and all trades must be approved. Must always rush street. Must have B approved to get it forced. Can't play CPU. No chew clock unless both players agree. Change plays and formations consistently. But I don't even. I just looked at that.
I would ask a question on that was to change the plays consistently.
I mean, I've already played 3 guys that were running the same shit on me. I couldn't stop.
There's some teams opening that money league.
No, I got invited though. I don't know. I didn't ask to be in this.
Plus, I can't understand why guys that run franchise, why they have, well, like he had where it is that you got to change plays consistently. I mean, that's helping the weaker players because if they can't stop their play, they won't have to worry about it. For 5 or more plays or whatever. Because if I done, let's see, yeah, I would, you say change play consistently, but then to me, you meaning that I would use every other play because I'm changing it consistently.
Hey, bit baby.
Right. What's up?
Man, make sure. What I'm finna say is make sure. Come season, when the season start, make sure before you start every game you check your settings. Cause you would have been mad as hell if that was a real Super Bowl and you got your previous playoff and you had to close your application.
Oh yeah, I know.
What's up, Finesse?
What's up, Blue?
Hey, I like how you move.
Bruh, I check my settings before I even start playing the game Mule League because it started already, son. Every day, every time. I'll join the session, I'll be like, oh, gotta back out, gotta check my settings. Got you, bro, got you.
Alright, I just don't want you to get caught slipping, bro. What you was saying, Blue?
I said, I like how you, I don't know if you're going to continue to do it, but it's like in that game, you was throwing, little short passes. You was in your running back.
All I've been doing, Blue, this is real stuff, is practicing, gaining more and more new plays before when this season starts.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I see how you keep saying I'm gonna be last in the division, I'm gonna be third in there. The person I really think gonna be that last person in the division is Duke. Duke struggling with Ski. Duke struggling with Dead Man. Duke struggling with a lot of motherfuckers to be talking about winning that division.
Hey, if Bridgewater play like he played in them unranked games that he playing in.
Man, Bridgewater wasn't doing nothing. Bridgewater wasn't doing nothing when I played him in the unranked game.
He may what you're not looking at is that or what you're not seeing is the passes that Drew Brees should be making because he made them in real life. I don't know why the game have him so inconsistent, overthrowing players and all that other shit. For Bridgewater, it's just a difference.
And everybody always be on me talking about finesse. Now that playoff game that I played Duke in, do you know how many interceptions Duke threw that game?
No, I mean
Duke threw 9 interceptions. 9 interceptions. Didn't have over 50 rushing yards. Only had like 80-some passing yards out of 15-minute quarters. That's all I've been doing, man. Like,
you gotta play the game to get better.
Like today, literally, I only lost 2 games today, and that was to Big Baby and K11. Everybody else that I've been playing in the unranked games, I've been blowing them out. And the only reason why I really be losing to K11 and Big Baby because we've been playing around each other for years and years.
Yeah. Yeah.
That goddamn girl, that motherfucker.
Blue, I tried to pull that game off. But I tried my hardest. You know the finals, I lost by 14. At the end, I lost by 14. I had a chance to win that game too. I supposed to have won that game, but that goddamn girly, man, that bitch be breaking all type of tackles, man.
Oh, shit, I'll tell you.
That's why, bruh, when I'm going against that man, I'm gonna make sure I got at least 2 hats around him. At least. And no aggressive strips, no aggressive tackling, because if it's on, you're gonna break it.
That's why, bro, I have my shit on conservative.
And they still broke them.
And you still break them.
See, I be aggressive.
I know. I had it on aggressive. In the game, I put it on.
No, Blue, I'm gonna tell you something, Blue. Your tackling,
like one
against a good runner, do not have your tackling on aggressive. Them motherfuckers gonna break them tackles left or right.
Gonna do that little spinning reboot. Little spin cycle one.
That's all they gonna keep
It's
doing.
It's not even a spin button they press. It's not a circle button they press. Because
no, it ain't the circle button. It ain't the circle button. They be hitting the truck button.
I get them when
they be trying to truck them, but they spin off them every time.
Yeah. I'm glad I got Blue Johnson.
Blue, what if they release the updated rosters tomorrow? Blue?
If they did tomorrow, then we'll start.
I think that's when they're gonna release them though.
When do they?
No, I think they're gonna update, send the updated rosters out tomorrow.
That'll be the first. Because reason I thought that it'd be tomorrow because everybody have a bid their practice squad. Because it's like, for instance, Seattle, they just signed only 4 so. I looked at Washington for dead man. He signed 8.
Everybody team gotta be straight by 12 o'clock noon tomorrow.
Right. So have yours, how many of yours signed?
Atlanta don't did they final cut. Atlanta don't did everything.
No, they practice squad.
Oh, I don't know exactly how many they signed on their practice squad. I gotta go back and check.
Yeah, everybody did they it's pretty
I don't want to know. What was it supposed to say? Oh, I want to know if any of those guys that claimed off the waiver. Have y'all team claimed any waivers yet?
they decided 4. So I guess I'm going to start there. Let's see.
That's part of another. Oh, they got this linebacker that's hella fast.